Good evening, everybody. This is Miss Shirley, OG Gardner, Zone 6B in Cleveland, Ohio. And welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're watching the replay, please hit that notification button so that you will be notified of any new videos that I upload. And show me that you like me just a little bit will be greatly appreciated. Thanks, everyone that's going to be coming in tonight. And for the ones who here already, my Renaissance mama, grandma, hey, babe, how are you? Fadi, hello. Thank you for stopping in this evening. Greatly appreciate you. It's early yet, but we got a nice subject tonight because everybody's dealing with this subject tonight. And that's how are you dealing with the heat? Yes, it did. Crafty Leo. I was watching you in the bushes, baby girl. I couldn't get to you. I've been busy. I just got home from my granddaughter's house, so I was listening to you. Hey, I'm biased. Hey, Riri. Thank you for stopping in this evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me put this in here because I got a guest that's gonna do a pop-up with me. And let me drop this link so once they get here, they can get in. Yeah, I've been feeling much better. My granddaughter's doing better. She's teething now, so she drooling and still got the runny nose, but yeah, she's gonna be all right. Who else with that? Joshua Gabriel. Hi, hi, hi. Glad to see you made it in. God's desire for me. Thank you so much for stopping in. Woo. Yes, it did. Oh, wait a minute. I hear that notification, but let me turn it off. See, people say I be missing their phone calls because when I'm at my granddaughter's house, she works from home, and she'd be like, Graham, turn that off. They can hear it in the background. And then I forget to turn it back on, and then I see all these missed calls because I didn't hear it. I didn't hear the phone vibrate. I didn't hear anything. I was just like, oh, well, it is what it is. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Congratulations, Joshua. You got over 1K. Whoop, whoop. I'm trying to work my way up to 1400. So I'm about like 387. So I've been talking to folks everywhere I've been going lately. So I got a new neighbor across the street and I talked to her the other day. I made her a nice bouquet of the hydrangeas in my front yard. And while I was talking to her, she subscribed. I had on my shirt and I forgot I had my shirt on. It said Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner. And she became a new subscriber. So yeah. And she was actually watching the video while we were standing there talking. Oh, so I was like, okay, I ain't mad at you. Yeah, Joshua. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Yes, it did. So I'm glad to see everybody has become a crispy critter, or as my granddaughter said, Rice Krispie, out here with this crazy heat we got going. It's rough, you know. Every state is different. It's cold here. It's actually cold in Ohio. It's only, what is it now? 71 degrees? Yeah, 71. We had rainstorms yesterday for a short period. And once the rain stopped, temperature dropped dramatically because we were in the 90s a couple of days ago. We was sweating like pigs. And the humidity had gone through the roof. And then all of a sudden, it rained. It got cool yesterday after the rain. It looked like the temperature dropped about 10, 15 degrees. So today, the high was 71, and the low tonight is 57 degrees, y'all. It's messing with my garden, especially my warm weather plants. Like my tomatoes and peppers, they're half the size that they would normally be this time of year because it's been a lack of water and I'm having a hard time water because there's in the lot where my big garden is at, there is not a source of water. The Department of Agriculture said they wanted to hook me up to irrigation, but there's no source of water. There's no fire hydrants close to the lot where they can siphon off water for me. So I'm still carrying uh, water pitchers of water over there and hoping that the rain would come because I got about four or five kiddie pools over there, and they're just about well. the majority of them are bone dry. And the rain we had the other day was not even enough to fill a teacup. And what little it is, I dropped it in the garden. So, hey, Mike Chaotic, thank you for stopping in. Glad to see you made it. Glad to see you made it. Crafty Leo said 57 degrees. That's freezing. It is cold. It's cold enough to turn your heat on. This 71 was cool because it was cloudy, so it wasn't a whole lot of sun out. See, I got on a t-shirt. Last couple of days, I've been having on tank tops and skinny spaghetti strap tops because it was too hot. If I'd have had this on then, I'd have passed out from the heat. But today, it actually feels good. Yeah, so this weather's going up and down, and they wonder why everybody's sick. I know I sound a lot better than what I did last week. I'm still a little congested. I got to get a new what they call it, albuterol inhaler. But other than that, I'm getting my energy back up. I've been popping vitamin D and B12 and turmeric and ginger, all kinds of good stuff to build my system back up again. Yeah, because this weather's mess with everybody. Crafty said it was 102 here today until it rained. Oh, at least it finally rained. I was dropping seeds, lost track of time. That's all right, Mike. That's okay. Let me put some of this up on the board. Wow, 102. Shoot, that's you don't need temperatures like that to cook a turkey. Hey, Jeanette Cruiser, how are you, sweetie? Yeah, thanks, Mike. Yeah, much better. Still got a little ways to go. I figure by next week I should be just about 100%. This is it's nasal congestion. Even having these glasses on my nose, it pinches me and I feel like I can't breathe sometimes. I've been going through a lot of halls, throat lozenges, what have you. Yep. So, how are you dealing with the heat? I was watching. Who was I watching this video? Hmm, Presbyterian's video about her putting out shade cloth in her garden because of the heat. It was frying up everything. And even being out in the heat, she had to come into the house because, just because the shade cloth knocked off a few degrees don't stop the actual heat itself. So you can get fried or whatever from just the heat itself. And it's a lot of heat stroke going on out here. People aren't drinking enough fluids, and they don't have enough sense that anytime after 12 o'clock, that's when the sun is at its highest point and its hottest point, that you need to be inside. Good evening, everybody. Please hit that like button. Thank you, Mike, and show me that you like me. Just a little bit will be greatly appreciated. That's right, Mike. Tell him. Say rain daily, and when Mrs. Me is overcast. No, we had one day of rain. Uh, I think it rained 5 minutes, and the ground was so dry and so hot. It was just like it never rained. And then it went from hot and dry to damp and humid. I felt like I was in Florida. It was so humid you could almost cut it with a knife. It was so humid you could hardly breathe. It was rough. And we stayed in the house. My granddaughter's new house got central air. Definitely, we was all up in there. The pepper's not growing past seedlings. My stuff, like I said, I'm getting fruit on my peppers and tomatoes and stuff, but it's so small. The plants are so small. We have some 90-degree weather for a week or so, but now it's pleasant. Yeah. I don't mind the heat if I had some rain to go with it because everything is dry here. I mean, we haven't had a good rain day in about 2 months, and the ground is so dry it's cracking. Looks like an earthquake came through. That's just how big some of the cracks is in the garden. And I've been trying to put, when it has a little rain, to put some mulch down around it to try to hold in the dampness. and keep the weeds down because we're lack of rain. Oh, what's up, my brother from another mother? Hey, Juicy with Jay. I know y'all toasty critters in Cali. I was watching whose videos was that? Precious SoCal. Yes, indeed. How early in the morning she was getting out there because California ain't nothing but a toaster oven. Between California, what is that? Arizona, Texas, parts of Georgia. Shoot, y'all ain't nothing but toaster ovens. Maria Graham, I just got through watching you on a replay with G Quad. Yeah, I like all the little the blankets and purses and stuff you made. You was getting down, and I like that box with all the material. That was cute. I was like, look at girlfriend showing up and showing out. We said, I'm dealing with the heat hiding out in my office. I hear you. Ooh, it was so hot one day. We took the baby out to play. They got a little pool. Even the baby said, I can't deal with this humidity. I want to go back inside. Every empty spot has mushrooms. It's so humid. Well, yeah, well, it's got the perfect conditions for them. Yep. Everybody say hello to one another. Yes, she is. She is talented. Yes, she is. Beautiful lady. She's talented on top. I was watching, looking at the runner and the purses and the lap blanket, the whole 9 yards. Yes, sweetie. You know what? I get mad about y'all, and I don't know if y'all feel the same way. Is I watch a lot of videos on my TV, and then you try to highlight it and hit the like button, and you get mad that you can't comment on them. You watch everybody's video because I don't always have time to pull it up on my phone, find it, and do it because I'm not getting the notifications. But it's easier for me to sit here and watch it on the big screen than it is to watch it on my phone sometimes. Because once I sit down, I'm here, and I can watch it. And I might have my phone in another room, but when I'm here on the big screen, especially when I wake up at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, that's when I watch and comment on a lot of you guys' videos. Hey, Diana's Homestead, thank you for stopping in. Glad to see you made it to the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think we got enough folks in here, and all of y'all have been making comments. Show Annie my new video. Right now, she a little salty with me, so yeah, she get ready to have a bath. She good about taking her. I'm just trying to get some energy up to give it to her. Oh, the birds. Now, let me tell you, I was watching Leah Farmer one day when he was at the house in South Carolina, and he was in his office that had the big aquarium in the back. And Annie jumped up on the entertainment center where I got the flat screen at, and she was sitting there watching. She was watching the fish like this, and I took a picture of her sitting there watching the fish in the aquarium. It was funny. This GT, what's up, my internet son? In the bushes listening. Hello to you, Mister. Hey, I know you either in between jobs or driving. I was watching you too, GT, uh, in your greenhouse and stuff, working in your yard. I think that day I was watching it, you said you was like 71 degrees there in Alaska. Oh, thank you, darling. This whole thing, I forgot where I had it. My mom, she has a little head and she like little hats like this, and we were together, and I saw this, and then I was like, oh, it's got burgundy in the shirt. So I was like, okay. I couldn't find. I got burgundy glasses. I couldn't find them, but anyway. Oh, sure, huh? You're more than welcome every week. You're more than welcome to come every week. Yeah, GT, he be busy. He be popping up everywhere. But he be a working man, hard working guy. Huh? And GT, I like that little necklace you had with a picture of you and your wife in. I thought that was so cute. What? You took days off from work? Oh my God. I'm like Fred Sanford. This one, Elizabeth, is a big one. I've always known you working 7 days a week. For you to take some days off, that's a good one. Hey, that's all right. I ain't mad at you. Sometimes you got to do that. My Renaissance grandma saying hello to everybody. Hello, Miss Shirley. We're in the chat. Now, everybody's dealing with the heat. What time of the day do you have to get back in the house? I know I'll get out my garden sometimes at 5:30, 6 o'clock because the sun comes up early now. And by 9:30, I'm back in the house. I'm already got water literally running down my sideburns and drip it off my chin. And I will have a hat on. I will have one of my big sun hats on, and I my sunscreen and sometimes some bug spray. Because bugs be out there early in the morning too. Rita, been missing you. Hey, hon, glad to see you here tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Who's chat starting to move? Ain't bad. AM bad. AM out all day. Yeah. And I'm gonna leave back out again after this live is over. Cause with the look like rain, it kind of washed off the spray. I made a concoction of what's that, crushed cayenne pepper with some garlic and a little soap detergent and a spray bottle. And I've been spraying my plants, and so far they've been keeping animals off of it. 11 a.m. is the latest I can handle it. Okay. All right. At 11 a.m., I can't even be out there. It'd be too hot. About to put these oxtails. Oh, don't even say that. I love me some oxtails. Oh, my God. I cook oxtails so long till when you go in the pot, ain't never bones in the bottom. Yeah. Ooh, 95 degrees here in South Carolina. All right. That's crispy critter cooking. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. But my granddaughter call 'em Rice Krispies. Yeah. Sometimes I have to make a second trip in the evening because it gets too hot. Coffee ready. Be right back. I would like to have some. 8 a.m. is already not 80s here. Whew. Yeah. It was like that last week. I was surprised. It was like 75 degrees at 3 in the morning. I'm back here from the garden by 6:30. And yeah. Yeah. Everybody, yeah. The magic hours is between 6 and 9, it seemed like. Thank you, Lorita. Hey, Mama Shirley, how are you, huh? I'm feeling much better, Blue Lotus. Nice to see you. I've been watching you in the background too. I like that. What was that box you made for Father's Day? I was like, I think it was that Gucci. I was like, look at you. I was like, yeah, buddy. They on sale for $5.99 a pound. What is you talking about? What kind of food? Everybody saying hello to one another. I have to water every day here. Yeah. My sweet potatoes that y'all, if anybody seen my video on my sweet potato slits I put in my big trash can, well, the majority of them took, and now they starting to run vines. Please, y'all pray that the deer don't come along and eat them. I got it. I got chicken wire around it, but that doesn't mean they won't get to them. Yeah, that's right. Tell them hit that like button. By a phone call. Usually they are $8.99 a pound, but I got 2 pounds going back to get $100 worth if they have. What are you talking about, GT? You talking about shrimp? What? Seafood? Because I do like some seafood. Sunday, my girlfriend uh, treated me to, excuse me, a restaurant here called Juicy's. And I had shrimp. What they you could pick and make your own dish. It's a seafood place. And I had big old jumbo shrimp and crab legs and red skin potatoes and corn on the cob. Oh, it was so good. And I got a mile and it was still spicy. Well, it was spicy. But it was so good. I think that helped my throat a lot too. Yeah. I got me a pair of pliers and I work with it. I was talking about the oxtail. Oh, okay. Okay. I know you said you was cooking some. I love oxtails. Oh, shoot. Girl, not a problem. You know what? All, I'll put it like this, not all. The majority of the ones in the garden community that I have become really familiar with and closeness, as far as I consider you my sons and daughters, because my son is 55 years old. So most of y'all ain't 55 years yet. So I consider y'all my children. Y'all call me Mama Shirley, Grandma Shirley, whatever. And I love y'all. Uh, y'all give me my respect as being an elder, and I love that. It shows that you got good home training and manners and respect for your elders. And I love that. And y'all make my heart so happy when we can communicate and y'all do things for me and help me out with whether having t-shirts made or gift for someone else made or business cards or whatever. We have so many skilled and talented people in our community. Not everybody has to be a gardener to be in our community. We got a lot of crafters here, and that's their main bread and butter, or even their excellent side hustle. But they do garden a little bit, or they do cooking. Lately I've been putting out cooking videos because I love my granddaughter's new kitchen. And I might be doing some more. And oh man, we told all that. The baby loved the cabbage. Oh my God. I was mad because my granddaughter didn't take a picture of the baby eating the cabbage. She was tearing it up. She got two little teeth. And she was tearing that cabbage up. She's going, it just made my heart so happy. Backyard Garden Flo. What's up? Thank you for stopping in, hon. I appreciate you. I do. Oh, Miss Shirley chat. Miss J.K. Gardner. Thank you for stopping in this evening. We were touching on the topic. How are you dealing with the heat? One thing I know that I have been doing, and I just came home, so I got to refill it up again. And I find out it's helped out a lot. My water jug. Yeah, I'm down at the bottom now. I got to put some more. I've been tearing this water jug up, and you know what? I love it. It's so convenient, and it helps me stay on point with uh not being dehydrated. My skin was getting a little flaky and a little old looking, so to speak, because it was dry. My lips stayed dry all the time, and I knew I was dehydrated. Once I started filling this up and drinking this, like it was it every 2 hours, 7, 9, 11, yeah. So once I drink that, water down to that limit, I could tell the difference. Only thing I hate is, you got to pee every 2 minutes, but hey, that's gonna be natural. If you're letting it all in, you gotta let some of it out. Oh, it was good, girl. The only thing I was mad was I didn't have any cornmeal. Hey, Nikki, what's up, boo? I love cornbread. I gotta have cornbread with greens and cabbage, and beans and stuff like that. My granddaughter is not like me when it comes in the kitchen. They the modern kids with the couscous and all that other stuff. I at least would have had cornmeal. I would have made some hot water cornbread. I couldn't even do that. You know, I know that's right. Keeping your tail inside the house. Yeah, you ain't trying to be a crispy critter. But yeah, I wanted to have cornbread, boy. We didn't have cornbread, but that didn't stop us from eating it though. It was getting knocked out. And when she gave the baby some cabbage, and then I had brought also some peaches that I got from the farmers market, and they were hard when I first got them, but then I let them sit for. He told me let them sit a couple of days, and they were ripening up. Oh my God, they were so sweet. I was trying to peel the skins off, and the juice was just running everywhere. So they was really good. She had two left. Yeah, I love me some cornbread. And my stepdaughter, she makes the best Mexican cornbread. Oh my goodness. She gotta make me some. She ain't made me none in a while. I miss that. She used to live downstairs before she moved. They built a new house and they just put the swimming pool in the backyard. It's nice. Brand new house. Spanking new. She moved further away, but I'm gonna get out there with my bathing suit. Hey, great evening, Sister Sheila. How are you? Your hat is so pretty. Thank you, sweetie. Y'all didn't want to see my hair. I wasn't trying to scare nobody. Thank you, Francesca. I had to throw some on my hair. The baby, I had combed my hair back, and the baby came and put all her fat fingers in her hair and stood my hair straight up. It was sitting there playing with it because my hair is real soft. She thought that was so funny. My granddaughter walked in the room. She's like, Grand, what's wrong with your hair? I said, ask your daughter. She thought it was funny. God, grandma looked like she just stuck looked like it stuck my head in a plug. Your 3 years. They were. Thank you, Nikki, and they were good. They were good. My grandson, my granddaughter's husband, he loved it. Yes, it does. The Mexican cornbread does have corn and beans and cheese in it. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, tomato sauce. Tapping your oh, resilient day. Hey, babe, where you been? I've been missing you. And my voice comes and goes, y'all. So yes, yes, I'm so glad you did. Thank you for stopping in. I'm still having trouble with YouTube about getting monetized. They still messing with me. They keep sending me these emails, but I've gone through all the steps, but I don't know what the deal is. So yeah, you would never scare me. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Thank you, thank you. What the oh Lord. I hope y'all ain't hearing that craziness in the backyard. Hey, Patty's Kitchen. Patty, I saw your comment. So you gonna try the cabbage and sausage on there? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna close the door. Y'all can hear that crazy blasting right, and they don't even live over here. Sorry about that, John. You know, you always got one in the neighborhood, and they don't live over here. They come pick up somebody else, and they don't care how rude it is that everybody don't nobody want to hear your music. That's show music. Yeah, say we hear it. Now you don't hear it. Now they gone. They waited till I got up to the door. Gone now. You picked up whoever it was. Yes, I would tag you when I try it. Sure. Okay. Yeah, girl, you'll love it. It's so good. Only thing I was mad about, I forgot my fresh garlic, but I had garlic powder, so I'm glad I at least had some garlic flavor in there. I have a house that's like that across the street from me. Parked several cars out there. Out front, please. People don't live there and play loud. Let me tell you, I'm in a middle class neighborhood, and our police department is awesome. When you call them, they show up 5, 6 cars deep. If I call them, I call the non-emergency number, police number. If they can hear it in the background, you don't even have to say anything. Just like y'all heard it, if they can hear it when I call, next thing you know, before they can leave the street, they got this street already blocked off. We have a what do you call it? A noise ordinance that your music can only be so many decibels. So yeah, I love them. They don't play, and I ain't mad at them. Nobody want to hear that crap. Your music ain't everybody's music. Hey, Sweet Thumbs, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Hey, is that Drill? Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm in the. Are you in the bushes? Okay. I ain't mad at you. I'm glad you stopped there. As long as you hit that thumbs up and show me that you like me just a little bit. I'm greatly appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna end up having to get a what they call it, albuterol treatment. This virus kind of agitated my asthma, and I don't have bad asthma. It very seldom bothers me, but for some reason, this virus kind of agitated. Sometimes I get a little short winded, and my albuterol inhaler is empty. That's how often I use it. I didn't even know it was empty. So, but I'll be all right. I can still breathe. My brain's still getting oxygen. But anyway, back to the subject. How are you dealing with the heat? Yeah. I hope no one is staying outside to the point where they're ending up with lightheadedness, dizziness, and dehydration. Because that's one thing you got to do is stay dehydrated, you know, because this weather will suck all your energy out. I know I went out there one day. I thought somebody just put a sponge on my chest and said, I slept for about 3, 4 hours. I was just that drained. Hey, bye, you sugar. Sister, you're my mind. Yes, indeedy. I like listening to y'all. I was listening to y'all. Was it Saturday? I fell asleep. Y'all helped put me to sleep. But then I see about. That's all right, sweetie. What Patty say? It's 90 degrees here right now. Well, we down. It was 71 when I started the chat. Now we down to 69. Hey, J3GS Farm, what's up? Thank you for stopping in, bro. Stop here. Thank you, thank you. Everybody saying hello to one another. Oh, there go my girl, Jamaica. Hello, Jamaica. I wanted to steal that hat you had. The one that was the different colors and you was trying to flip the tip up. Yeah. I was laughing at you and that hat. You trying to see the chat with that hat on. Yeah. Yeah, this heat is they bury a lot of folks with high heat, Tom, especially seniors. I stay in too hot for me. Yeah. You got to. You can't overdo that. This is nothing to play with. This heat ain't no joke. Hey, Andale, thank you for stopping, huh? Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's hot everywhere. No one's not being touched. Even it got hot here, but now it's cooled down. I don't know how long it's gonna stay cool, but yeah. I got a hat the other day. Um, my neighbor had a bunch of stuff, and she said, "Go through it and see what you want." Was sitting on top was a hat with wide brim. I said, "I'll wear this in the garden." Hey, Drills! Hi, everybody. Let me show my amazing, beautiful garden family chat. uh, yes, nice to see you too as well, huh? I'm glad you made it in here. Yeah, I've been kind of sitting back. I had a baby now. I got the baby watching the videos with me too, and this be laughing because she be looking at me like, Nana, what is we watching? She want to see Miss Rachel. I said, I'm not watching Miss Rachel all day. So, oh my God. Oh, y'all gonna make me cry. Oh my God. Spoon and sunshine. Oh. I've missed y'all so much. Oh, thank you, hon. I am. How's Spoon doing? I've missed you guys. I've been wanting to send y'all another email, but my friend just showed me how to dump some of this junk I had, and I couldn't get I couldn't get any emails. I couldn't send any emails. He's been helping me clean up my Google, and I was thinking about y'all the other day. Looking forward to yes. Thank you for listening in. Get them good potatoes. Who was I watching earlier today? Mm, You Grow Row. She was harvesting potatoes. She wanted to bed and she was harvesting potatoes. Oh, so glad to see y'all in this Spoon of Sunshine. Oh, I was so upset that I couldn't see y'all at the Family Expo, the Soil Family Expo. But I'm glad to hear from you. Oh, man. Y'all got any new videos coming? Yes. I miss you guys. I miss you guys. And Jamaica, I'm doing with Gina's numbers. I got me a little envelope and I'm adding a little money into it. I'm gonna give me that greenhouse from Wally World. Even though I've got some cattle panels and plastic, I'm gonna make a hoop house too. But I want that green. Excuse me. I want that greenhouse. After seeing your greenhouse full of all that good stuff, I was just like, oh yeah, I gotta have that. OGT just going down the list and saying hi to everybody. I love it. And your chickens is funny too. How they get out and you chasing them. Hey, Sammy Joe, 1982 homestead. Sammy Joe, when I was in the kitchen cooking, I was thinking about you. I was like, girlfriend being there. And I was like, I'm mad because I don't have corn. She don't have flour. She don't have cornmeal. I couldn't make no cornbread to go with my cabbage. I said, I could have brought that with me, but I forgot. I was so busy trying to get out of here when they came to pick me up. I was like, dang, because I love to have cornbread. with my cabbage and greens. Wonderful. I understand. Rome wasn't built in a day. I'm planning on hanging around for a little while yet. I still got a little energy. I ain't down and out yet. Spoon is doing well. He says he's gonna do a video just for you. Oh, bless him. But Sunshine, how you doing? Cause see, I don't worry about Spoon because I know how you are. And a lot of times that's what people fail to realize. That the patient's not the person you worry about, it's the caregiver. Because you know that the caregiver is gonna take good care of the patient. You know what kind of care they're gonna get. But being a caregiver can take a lot out of you, a lot out of you. Yeah, I'm so glad to hear he's doing better, and thank you. I'll be looking forward for that. I really will. I'll probably be crying and snorting and snotting, but I'm going to enjoy it. Everybody's saying hello. When do you plant cabbage? You can plant it now, but keep it in a shady area because it's too hot. I'll put it like that. Where are you guys at? Where I'm at, we get hot days, but y'all have continuous hot days, day after day after day. Sometimes we have a few hot days and get a break. So our plants don't bolt as fast as yours will because of the extreme heat. Excuse me, I get a little short of breath. Heat as here in Ohio. I know Gina and you grow and them, they plant stuff a lot earlier and get a much earlier harvest than me and TLC here. Glad you're feeling better. I had that virus. It caught me off guard. That one reminded me of the big C. Rest is the main. I am like today. The baby's cutting a tooth, another tooth. She got two. She's trying to cut another one, and she wasn't feeling well. So I told my granddaughter she was feeling a little warm, so she gave her some baby Tylenol, and she likes to get right up under this arm, my left arm, almost in my pit, and curl up and go to sleep. Well, I had my ear pods in and I was listening to somebody on there and I rolled over and we both was asleep. So I've been getting my rest too. I didn't know just how much this virus sucked the energy out. I couldn't even pick up a watering can to water my garden one day. It was just, I just didn't have the energy. But I'm doing better. I have my cabbage in right now. And it may go to flourishing and it may bolt. I don't know. You'll find out one way or the other what they eat. Hey, hey, Hanson the Dirt. You tickled me yesterday on the chat. I mean, Wednesday wind down. You silly. And you'll be off and gone again. That's all right. I ain't mad at you. Get your travel on, Stacy. Hey, Yaya. How are you, sweetie? Thank you for coming in this evening. Greatly appreciate it. Hey, LGGG. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. I'm doing okay. Just getting past a rotator cuff, sir. Oh, you had about 7 weeks ago. But we've been getting back out there in the garden slowly. You're right, though. It's so hot right now. Yeah, it's hot everywhere. Everybody's getting a little taste of this heat wave. But what amazed me is that a lot of you guys was getting rain and there was no rain coming our way whatsoever. I'm serious, y'all. We haven't had any real rain for almost 2 months. And like I said, the ground is all cracking open like it's been an earthquake through here. That's how dry the ground is. And I'm in a rental, so I can't run up my landlady's water bill trying to water everything. So I depend a lot on the rainwater in my rain barrels. One rain barrel, I think I got that much from the bottom, and it's all murky and stuff from the weeds and stuff I tossed in there. And the other rain barrel, I've been using that slowly. That's my super juice barrel, where I just throw banana peels and leaves and eggshells and old milk or whatever in it. It's really super juice. I mean, even the flies been dropping dead. It's so tough. Yeah, so I've been using that sparingly, and that's been keeping my stuff alive. I did a video, I think I dropped today of some peppers. I actually got a couple more I want to drop on some other veggies that I actually are fruiting, you know. So they'll be coming soon. Everybody saying hello to one another. Hey Stacy, how you dealing with the heat? Who am I calling? Oh, excuse me, I was a phone call. I got a mate. But rainwater is the best water it is. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude. I just had to text a message. Yeah, so yeah, rainwater is the best water to use. I try not to use city water. If I use city water, I actually let it sit for about 3 or 4 days before I pour it on my plants because of the chlorine and fluorine that's in it and the salts. So that way it doesn't take the energy out of my plants when I finally water them. Does anyone know of a natural way to get rid of poison ivy rash? My 4-year-old has it on his chest. Uh, we used to use the pink carmine lotion. I don't know if you ever heard of that before, but it works. Hey, LP, listening in the garden. I understand. Everybody's trying to go out in the yard once the sun goes down. Yeah, because it's just too hot during the day. It's so hot, I only go out in the morning and evening. We're supposed to get rain Saturday. They said we're supposed to get it by Friday. But when it rains, though, it don't rain long enough. It rains 10 or 15 minutes, and then it gets hot as crap from the humidity. So, uh, I mean, it rains so short, rains so hard, it bounces off the ground and floods. And because the ground is so dry, it can't absorb it fast enough. So it really doesn't benefit us. If it doesn't rain all night or rain more than 15, 20 minutes, it's just like it's dry, like it hasn't rained at all. Would you say, Sammy Joe? We have had 8 days of torrential rains here. My internet and power keeps going out. Oh, we have no. We've had a teaspoon of rain, as they say. It's been rough here. Everything is screaming. Ah, yeah. Okay. I was trying to catch up, but that's what I want to say. Hey, kiddo, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. Thank you. I was trying to see anybody else's comments. Now, how many people here um actually leave shade cloth, uses shade cloth? I'm leading a community garden. Oh, okay. All right. You've been out there where you well, the watermelon queen is at. Watch out, David. Watch out, Stacy. She coming for you. Hey, Food by Faith. Hey, huh? I be watching you too. Yes, indeedy. I be watching everybody with these chickens. They chickens are so funny. I agree heavily. Water makes things thrive, and well, water makes things thrive as well. Let me tell you, I was at my friend's house in Kalamazoo, Michigan. She has a farm. I couldn't drink that well water. It had so much iron in it. I was like, no, it was tearing my stomach up. I was on overload on iron. We had to go in the city and get bottled water. I just couldn't drink that well water. I've had some really cold, tasty well water. I just couldn't taste that particular well water. It was just too much. Yeah, nothing like rainwater. Can't beat it. And what I don't understand is cities that have a law against people having rain barrels. Don't they know that taxation of a strain of water off their water supply. When you take your rain barrels from your downspouts and hook them up and have your own water system, I don't understand it. And I mean, I can understand if you don't want lawns. Um, some people like green lawns, and they will go through heck and high water to have that green, perfect lawn. And then others don't care. They try to get plants that's native to their area so that they can withstand drought when they have it in those particular states. But Psalms, where you been? I know you in them bushes. I know normally on Thursday you come in and tell us you planning you're cooking for your family, but I hadn't seen you in any other lives. You okay, girl? Are you all right? I'm happy to see you. Some states have laws where there are agencies that say where the water goes, so they don't want you having that kind of stuff because it's going to take away of water that's going to go to his police. Too bad, too sad. Won't happen. I mostly definitely use shade cloth. I don't have trees near my yard. Okay. Now my granddaughter's backyard got so many. Well, her neighbors and the neighborhood she lives in now, it's got so many trees. It's only one spot that I could put a raised garden at. I'm hanging in there. Happy to see you too. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad to see you because I know I hadn't been seeing you for a while. Everybody gonna be saying hello. So shade cloth. How do you determine what percentage that you use for shade cloth? Because I didn't know that there was different degrees of shade cloth because I've never used it. So I heard some, excuse me. I've heard people said they use uh 30%. Y'all got 50%. I didn't know that shade cloths could come in different percentages as far as I guess the thickness of the coverage. Never thought about it because I've never used it. So for you folks who have, can you tell me about it? What are you using? How do you determine what degree? Because if your plants, if you're getting shade cloth to shade your plants, keep them being fried, why would you not get the 50%? Because it's still gonna be hot. Doesn't that help bring the temperature down as well from the sun? How you doing this evening, Shirley? Hey, growing what I eat, doing better. Still got a little ways to go, but a lot better than what I was in the last 2 weeks and from last week. So I'm getting there, slow but sure. Yeah, because I mean, like you said, some of y'all said y'all use shade cloth, and some of y'all said y'all water twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening. And for your gardens, how long of a water hose do you use? Do you have a 50 foot, 100 foot, 75 foot hose from the house so that you can cover your whole garden? And do you use sprinklers? Do you like hand watering? Everybody got their own way of watering and taking care of their gardens. Hey, Wellness for Frugal Mama. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to see you made it in this evening. And if you like me, hit that like button and show me that you like me just a little bit would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. Everybody saying hello, getting a long list of names out of everybody. I have some little sprinklers, but I'm waiting to figure out what to do for better coverage. But I haven't gotten there yet. Okay, well, some beat none. I got a hose that reach far enough from my house to the lot, but like I said, I can't use up my landlady's water. Send up her water bill. I probably can give her a few dollars towards the water bill. But the way it's been raining here, hot here, that's too many days. And then I would have a problem with my neighbor next door. He wouldn't like a hose running across the front. If it's anything that's going to benefit me, he's not going to be too thrilled about it. My Renaissance grandma, he was out there the other day, and hadn't seen this man all day. He popped up at the end of the day when my friend stopped by. Now, my friend is not a small dude, and he ain't no skinny dude. He's literally a body trainer, so he built. So he put his arm out like that, and I put my hand around it, and we walked over from my house, past his house, to the garden. And I had the people over my shoulder to see a boy was looking. Then all of a sudden, I seen him do like that, and he get up and went in the house. And my friend said, "Is he looking?" I was like, "Yeah, he looking." Who is this? World Trotter here and beyond. Hello, dear. I don't think I've ever seen you before. Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, thank you so much for stopping in. Hope you're in the garden community and that you garden yourself. Everybody's saying hello to one another. Okay, I hope so. Thank you. I have shade cloth, never really used it. Might need to look into using it. Finally, got rain today after 3 weeks, no rain. Yeah, it's been almost 2 months here. Yeah, it was funny. I was grinning all the way back. He was teasing me. He said, "Quit looking." I was like, "I want to see his expression on his face." Yeah, you ain't been bothering me lately. Looking forward to, said I use 40 to 50% shade. I still I'm still a new gardener, but learning that it doesn't dry out the soil as fast and help reduce sunburn only. Okay, good to know. All right, like I said, I never used it, so I really didn't know what the benefits of other than it, you know, not frying up everything in your garden. So far this year, I have 50 foot of watering hose. They are so heavy to drag around. But they got all these new hoses that's supposed to be on. That's supposed to be lighter uh, and easier to uncoil that don't keep. Good evening, Chan. Oh, Lord. Who let the dogs out? What's up? Okay. Yeah, okay. Hey, David. Take that watermelon king crap somewhere else. That was last year. This year gonna be a whole different year, boo boo. It's gonna be watermelon queen. Crying out the box. Hey, babe. I saw the question you shot to me. Do you know all my garlic rotted? The soil that I planted in was so fluffy and it held so much water. I actually dug down in it to fill it, and all I got was the shells. Yeah, it didn't make it. So I have my sweet potato vines growing in it right now, and they're doing quite well. Yeah, tell him to take that and go somewhere else with it. Oh, do I see the VP of Ohio up in here? Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. My my fellow Buckeye. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Vision, tell David that you part of the 2A community. We're gonna have to come down here and talk to him if he keep trying to throw this Watermelon King stuff up in our face. The girl's gonna take it this year. Are you playing? I'm using 50% shade cloth over my high tunnels and aquaponic systems, and everything is self-watering and powered by solar. Stay hydrated everywhere. I know that's right. Yes, 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 yes. Now, I bet you if growing out the box got into this watermelon wars, you gonna shut you down, Dave. You gonna put a whole new imprint on you. Did you see his newest video without him out there collecting all them blueberries? Uh, Wait a minute. Have my mama go? You hear that, David? BP say, leave me alone. David think y'all had a bag of chips. Tell her we got the whole box. Tell him go home. Take his ball and go home. Or you out there always messing with folks. Yeah. So for all right, now I only seen about what 3 or 4 people in here say they use shade cloth. What are the rest of you doing to save your gardens? I know you're watering them twice a day, but in the heat of the day when it's really hot, how do you save your garden? I mean, what do you do? Is it just watering alone that's helping out? Or and another question, do you feed your garden, fertilize it with all this heat? Because John, when when you feed your plants fertilizer, that helps them to put out more growth. Well, with this heat, does that help or hurt? Okay. It's only 72. Yeah. But GT, you in Alaska. Shoot, that's a heat wave for you. You warmer than us right now. It's down to 68 degrees. And they said 68 and sunny. Yes, I said blueberries, J3GS. I heard you talking about the blueberries with the thorns and stuff. I found me some thornless blueberries from Wally World. I hope next year I'll get some berries. I don't even know why you in competition. I heard about that row of blueberries you got. Have you seen just one plant growing out the box? His blueberries. Did you have you seen his newest video where he's taking big old giant bowls of blueberries and taking them in and washing them and bagging them up? J3, bye Felicia. Yeah. Mm-mm. And then you talked about me talking about you gonna do blueberries and do a video and say this is for Miss Shirley. So yes, it did. Why you sitting there talking? I ain't pay you no attention. No, no, no. You stick to honey. Leave them blueberries alone because you ain't got it. Hey, Cece, there go my baby girl. What's up, girl? How you doing? Hello, Miss Shirley. Hey, Kim Stage. Her garden and her life. Cece, I wait to see you plant the feathers from them chickens who keep getting loose and coming over in your garden. You tickle me when you show them chickens loose. I tried telling them how cold DOT is with blueberry. David quit. You know what? I ain't even think about you. I neglected my garden. Only stuff still alive is the mint, the bushes, and a couple of herbs. Gotta go get some more stars. That's okay. Some beat none. I'm glad you even keeping forward doing it. Yeah. Ah, there she go. What's up, Tia? Thank you. I am. I'm not totally there, but I'm a lot further than what I was last week. Yes, I am. Yeah, Tia, you had me cracking up. Somebody's live. He was talking about the what planting potatoes and some other stuff. Girl, you doing real good though. Wait a minute. What did she? This sure we will see. I ain't scared. Come on with it. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Like I said, I'm from Missouri. Show me. I try and fill my garden about every 10 days. Okay, you still do it. Okay, even with the extreme heat, it doesn't stress the plant out more once it's trying to put out new growth. Going on. What? Tell them again, Ten. How they say it? Say it loud. Say it one more time so the people in the back can hear it. Cause J3 think he all that in the bag of chips. He had the crumbs in the bottom of the bag. He ain't there yet. Oh, he's sitting there talking about his blueberries. Stick to honey. Stick to honey. Can't be good in everything. My mama used to say, stick to one thing and get good at it. Okay, got you. Yeah. Yeah. David Hollenbach, he the Blueberry King, J3. 1 minute he wants to be the bee man. Then he want to be the honey man. Now he want to be a blueberry man. Stick to one. That's right, CC. Tell him. Yeah. Tell him crumbles. Y'all, yeah, he want to be everything to everybody. That's right, Jamaica. Laugh at him because they think they all that. I don't know why men think, you know, we don't. I'm not looking for equal rights. I like being a woman. I like a man opening up a car door or putting a napkin across my or put my coat on. Certain things I want to stay that way. How they say chivalry is not dead. And the men I deal with, they know what chivalry is about. The J3, he always bullying me. I don't know what for, because I ain't did nothing to him. I ain't talked about his bees. I love his honey. Okay, even bought the big thing of honey when I was in Savannah. So why you bugging me about these blueberries? Because you ain't the blueberry king. So you need to find another soapbox to get on top of. Okay, and find something else for you. That's right, growing out the box. Tell him that he ain't it. Booyah. Okay. I love you, J3, but you can't have it all. That's just being downright greedy. Swinging by to smash that like I just shake that. Ah, thank you, baby. Been missing you too, Anne Marie. Glad to see you, sweetie. So glad to see you. Thank you. You know, like sometimes I like to just hear from folks just enough they're alive and kicking. You know what I'm saying? When folks disappear for a while, you kind of worry about it. Don't make me laugh. I ain't all the way back to you. I do have a little more time today, but I hope my voice lasts. Oh, is that old dog? Yeah, hey. Are you on tonight, old dog? I know you know, with your job, you've been like every other week. That's right, Mike. Tell him. Yeah, I was talking to my great grandbaby. She was in my arms, and I said something to her, and my voice cracked, and she looked up at me like, "Nana, what is wrong with you?" Oh, you saying hi? Wait a minute. That's what I was trying to catch. Lorita's. I'm back, Michelle. I'm sorry about that phone call. My neighbor needed so that's okay. You do what you gotta do. You can always watch the replay if you can't finish the live. Yeah, it still ain't right. Yeah, I had to get somebody. I had to get my IT department to help me there. Next time in Georgia, you can come walk through my blueberries. Oh, okay, whatever. It still ain't gonna make you the blueberry king. That just means you got some nice blueberries. Don't be selfish. Share. Uh-huh, Mike. You on hiatus. I guess you want a raise. I don't know. You came to the wrong person because I ain't got no money. I'm broke. I need a cut. Ooh, mm-mm. Baby, let me tell you, growing out the box ain't no smoke. Mm-mm. You got this hands down. You got this with your eyes closed and your back turned. Don't even worry about J3. Tell him to stick to his bees. Okay, you be on at 8? Oh, you coming on early. Oh. Hey, Albert. How are you? Thank you for coming in. I'm trying to see. Everybody's trying to say hi to one another. You need hot tea with lemon, Michelle. I know. I even have lemon in my water. I got lemon in my water. I got lemon everything. I've been taking, what is this? I got my gummies that has turmeric, black pepper, and ginger in it. And I guess the black pepper is to help with absorption. So don't think I haven't been plummeting my body with all kinds of good stuff. I just started 15 type of tomatoes. I probably won't get a tomato till frost. I'm a month behind. I was watching a You Grow Rose showing all the different tomatoes she got growing. Is Shawnee Papa up in here? I missed her. Hey, Shawnee. Oh, you said it's 8 o'clock Central Time, so that's 9 o'clock my time. Okay, all right, it's 9 o'clock my time. I forget about all this cross the border over the mountain time. I just like I'll be messing with me. Somebody say Central, I'll be like, I have no idea what time that is. How many hours ahead or how many hours behind? I'll be messing with me. Probably I can catch you live. I'm usually working at this time of sleeping for work, Miss Sugar. Well, thank you. I appreciate you taking time out your day to do it because you didn't have to. I did get rid of 2018, but who bragging? 2018, boo boo, is 2024. We haven't done all the other years in between. Did you lose all your blueberries after 2018? Mm-mm. I just came in from water my garden and fighting greedy horn. Ooh, I'm so glad I don't have that problem here. Oh, I hope they never come to Ohio. And that's something I learned. It's 7:06 in Corsicana, Texas, Michigan. Okay. Well, it's 8:06 here in Cleveland, Ohio. So you're an hour behind me? Okay. All right. So yeah. So for ones, like I said, if you don't use shade cloth in your garden, what do you do? Because I heard that you water them twice a day. You water them during the day and you water them after the sunset. So you're not putting anything over them during the course of the heat of the day, other than getting your butt out the sun and get in the house. I know, but see, I haven't been getting the notification bells. Sometimes I just happen to be scrolling through and say, "Oh, how long they been on?" I might, excuse me, catching the tail end of somebody's show because I never got notified. Would you tell them, Shiny? Jigs want to try to take everything. Jigs want to try to take over everything. Oh, okay. I didn't know there was something wrong. Odom, how's your mom doing? I'm hearing everybody asking. Okay. Yeah, so if ever, wait a minute, trying to do too much at one time. So if everybody's doing it right, they're getting a harvest, huh? I've been watching you guys harvest. Who is that? I was watching K Renee. She got a nice little harvest out of her garden. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of y'all getting some nice little harvests. I didn't get your notification today. Yeah, Patty. I don't get anybody's notification. It's just like I'm not even on here. I said they was in the ER. Oh, Odom's mom was in the ER. Oh, I wasn't laughing at that. All right, sorry to hear that. Oh, she'll be okay. Hey, Cato Family Farm. Thank you for stopping in. Hadn't seen you guys in a while either. Y'all all right? Got a good soaking of rain last night. We're about to get rain all day, Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, we've been getting a little short things. Somebody saying hi to TLC. Hey, how you doing, TLC? Yeah, I love free water too if I can get it. We've been suffering tough. Yeah, I'm Central Time, is sure. Okay, okay. I'm just trying to see what everybody's saying. Everybody's saying hello to one another. I'm trying. It's trying to rain here. Okay. No, it's gotten cool here, but we really need some rain to invest in shade cloth yet. So I try to keep everything hydrated, including me. Yeah, you should have been first on the list. It's hot. Yeah, it was so hot the other day, even the baby didn't want to stay outside. She got a little pool, and the pool got two sides. It's got a deeper side, shallow side. She's got a little slide, and it's a spot where you can hook up the water hose, and it has a little, excuse me, a little, a little arch over the pool, and it has a little sprinkler in the top. So when you hook the hose up, she can get on the top of the slide where the water is sliding into the other side. And my granddaughter bought her this little floater set that she could put outside. The water ain't deep enough in there for her to wear the floater set, but she's getting ready to take swimming lessons. So she'll be a year old next month. She'll be 11 months on the 31st. Excuse me. Yeah, it's pretty hot just about everywhere. And it just amazes me how some people get rain and we don't get any. I was watching like CC where she was showing how ominous the clouds was looking. I was like, we wish we could have some rain. And she was having floods everywhere. We still waiting on rain. It's been gloomy all day. I wish just rain get it over with. No, it's been cloudy all day here, and the high was 71. Now it's down to 67. So this look like it's dropping every half hour. You know, in New Orleans, LA for the first 31st annual KFMU is hot down here. Ooh, the 31st annual. All right, y'all been doing that for a while. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna refill my water jug in a minute because my mouth's a little dry. It's 92 in Mesquite, Texas. No sign of rain. Yeah, yeah. We got faked out a couple of times. The days got real cloudy and dark, and ain't did jack. Yeah. Praying for your mom, Odom. My sister lives down the hill. I'm at the top of the hill. It's raining cats and dogs down here. She got flash floods. The rain actually knocked out a transformer. They didn't have electricity for hours. She came up here to check on me when I was sick. Sun shining, it was hot, and she was like, she didn't even notice it. I was like, rain? And I said, did you look outside? She was like, I didn't even pay that no attention. The sun is shining bright, it's hot, it's all. That rain never did come from down here. She's closer to the lake at the bottom of the hill. So she gets lake effect from the lake. It never comes up the hill. Never. They had rain stuck down there growing like nobody's business down here. Up here, we dry as the Mojave Desert. Crazy. Yeah, Odom. Now that I know what's going on, I'll say prayers for your mom too. I didn't know she was sick. Yeah, I got faked out. Yes, you too. Just thinking, just know it was gonna rain. I was like, ooh. I was at my granddaughter's house. And I was like, oh man, if it rained, my garden would be so happy. Phew. I got back home today and checked the garden. It was barely a half a teacup full of water. Ooh, it's 98 in San Antonio, Texas. Ugh. That's what my sister went for when she was in the Air Force, when she went to training boot camp, San Antonio, Texas. Let's see, on a long time bike. Oh, okay. It's been floods in Minnesota. I'm on a hill, so I'm safe. Okay. Yeah, rain. I can't understand how much rain has been passing us by. I'm in a sand pit, so I can use rain all the time. Yeah, well, it just sieved right through there, huh? Hey, Tamika. How are you, sweetie? Thank you for stopping in. So that sand pit doesn't hold much water. So do you add compost to build up your soil? Ooh, no, it don't. Got cloudy and windy and cool. Thundered and lightning, but no rain. I was looking at the clouds. What was that show for, huh? Why you do all that and still don't rain? I was wondering about you with that last system, Mike. It made it to Michigan and hit some parts real hard. How it hit Michigan and skip Ohio? Oh, that was rude. We could use the rain. We could still use some. Like I said, my one rain barrel, I doubt if I got a half a foot of water in it. It's just murk and muck of all the stuff I added in there when it was super juice. Yeah, and my kiddie pools are bone dry. Even with that little rain we had the other days, it's not even a scoop up. Yeah. Well, I was recommending compost because it helps build up the nutrients back in the soil because there is no soil really. Sand doesn't have a whole lot of nutritional value. Plus, you're not guaranteed to get decent wood chips that don't bring some kind of root from some kind of invasive vine or plant of some kind that you. All right, I went out and came back. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. All right. Yes, I have a farm, so I use lots of homemade compost and fertilizers to build up my garden. Okay. All right. Well, you know what to do. It ain't like it's a secret. There's some 120,000 people without power. We're expecting more severe storms Saturday. I'm tired of these storms. Ouch. Sorry to hear that. So you wanted the rain, but you all that extra you could have kept, huh? Okay. You had some good rain in. Okay. Yeah. Well, it bypassed us. It said, boop, and that's it. That's all y'all getting. Luckily, the storms missed me. I just got the rain. Okay. 70 to 80 miles an hour winds hit some places. There's been at least 3 tornadoes in Michigan in the last 2 months. Oh, wow. That sucks. I know the winds got pretty high yesterday. Yeah, them trees. My granddaughter got some huge trees in the backyard. I'm talking about 75 to 100 feet tall. These ain't no punk trees. And they scare me. I love trees, but when it comes to storms and stuff, I've seen lightning hit a tree and crush a house, and killed a few of the people that was in it. So yeah, I I love trees, but and they look like they're pretty healthy, but still, trees can be dangerous. I mean, super dangerous. Oh, that I had water on my plants at 7 in the morning, and then what? You ended up with having the storms. Type, yeah, yeah, you get those. Yeah. So, in other words, a lot of people. All right. So that leads me to another question. Every year, you know that your weather's going to be different or extremely hot. Some of you folks check out the Farmer's Almanac, and then others go by what the weatherman says. Do you put extra money aside to pay your water bill? Because if it gets hot between the electric bill, if you got central heat, and your water bill when you constantly watering your garden twice a day, how do you fare with that? Do you know approximately how much more you're going to spend on your water bill and you make concessions for it, or you just get it and go, well, I'm gonna pay it one way or the other? Yeah, Odom, I remember the storm when it hit you in Tennessee. Yeah, your trees that you just planted got knocked over and stuff. They got sucked up. Yeah, that was. I could hear the hurt in your voice when you went through your garden after that storm hit. I really could. Hey there, Analytic Gardner. Gardner, how are you, sweetie? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you can hear the hurt because I was just like, yeah, you just did video showing all the work you had did in that garden, and it just that storm came through there and literally wiped you out. So I love trees, but man, this year in the past, I had a tree split in half on my house at night. No wind, totally calm. Just gave up. Well, we have a lot of trees in our neighborhood. Our neighborhood is known for all the trees. When we get storms out here, the the illuminating company be out, and you can hear buzzsaws going all night, where trees and snap branches or just totally fell over across the roads, and they're cutting up trees to haul them out the way. It's just a hot mess. Or you can be driving down the street and just see half the neighborhood trees is just all jacked up. My water bill is like $35 per month in the winter, and it doubles in the summer. Is that all? It just doubles? 'Cause that's not a water bill. That's cheap. I know you're glad though. Some water bills can be nasty. I'm grateful my property has not sustained much damage. Thank God. I have a transformer. It's not in my yard. It's in the yard next door. And one night we were sitting here and we heard thunder and lightning, and then all of a sudden the lights went out. It was just like, bzz, boom, and we knew what it was. The transformer blew up. Lightning hit it. It was a hot mess, and we was out of electricity for about 3 days. I was capturing rainwater in an IBC tank, so I didn't have to worry about the water bill. Now I've had to use about 100 gallons this week for the first time in a year. I got an IBC tote, and I can't say for sure that they did it, but I pretty much would say yeah, because nobody else comes in my garden or mess with it. But somebody busted a hole in my IBC tank. It's empty now. Yeah, or damage to winds. Oh wow, you had another storm? Oh wow, that ain't no joke. We said that's 10 years ago, cause yeah, water bills is astronomical. Yeah, winds ain't no joke. Winds is devastating. Yeah, cause it had me looking out, looking at the trees, rocking and swaying. That makes me nervous. Yeah. Yeah. I was sitting on my neighbor's house across the street because he was helping me to download some videos on the flash drive so I could open up some room in my Google account so I can start getting my emails and be able to send out some emails. And I'm looking across the street because my garden is actually directly across from his house. And I'm looking at my IBC tote. And he looked at me. He said, am I looking at the same thing you looking at? And I was like, yeah. He says, is that a hole? And I'm like, that's what it looks like. And I'm like, seriously? I know it ain't the raccoons. I know it's not the deer. And I know it's not the groundhog. So we walked over and took a look. Yeah. Somebody punched a hole in my IBC tote. I was like, that's all right. God don't like ugly. I don't even think about it. I no, I think it's the one on the other side. One who's trying to petition the neighbors to get for me to get rid of my garden. I got some. Let me shut up, cause God don't like ugly. He don't like gossip. But I was like, mm-mm. Yeah. Any Yeah, the backyard gardener. Hey, huh? Hey. Glad to see you, huh? Yeah. And you know what, Mike? I actually have some. I used it to wrap around a pot that had cracked. So I got some. Yeah, I want to put a funnel on the top so if we do have a big storm, it can collect some of the water back. Oh, everybody's saying hello to one another. So, to say the least, like I said, um, we find a way to water our gardens regardless, whether it's with a hose or whether we use a sprinkler or whether we use rain barrel water, we have it available. I noticed some of you guys' properties have a creek, and I remember when Led had a water pump down in his, and he would use some of the water from that, and that was really rich water because he also had fish that was in that stream of water. So that was just like the original 511, emulsion. So it really helped the plant. So I know Andale has a large body of water near her home, and a few other folks that has it as well. So have you ever ventured out to take advantage of that water that was available to you? Have you done the same thing? Everybody been sick? All right, Indiana Gardner. I hope you're feeling better too. Everybody saying hello to one another. Growing what I eat, what you say, huh? Let me see if I can get your. I have a 55 gallon rain barrel bits. It'll take 3 to water my garden and trees. I have one, two. I have 3. 2 of them are empty. One is on its way. Hey, G Hud, is that who I see? Yeah. Thank you for stopping in this evening. How you feeling? How you feeling, Hudson? Everybody saying hello to one another. And I just want to tell y'all, thank y'all for stopping in and keeping up with me. I appreciate all your prayers and well wishes. I still can't talk right. Uh, while I've been out sick, and for the prayers that I'm still getting. Oh, okay. That's all right. It'll get to the right person. Sammy just said, I have a pond and I have used it many times to water my garden. Hey, whatever works, huh? Yep. I want to add a pond over there, but like I said, I got too much wildlife. They'll be coming over there drinking up all my water. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, everybody been sick, minor surgeries, all kinds of stuff. Did you say? I'm feeling fine. Hope you feeling better. Yeah, I am. I still got a little ways to go yet before I'm back 100%. My breathing right now is a little off. I know I might have to have a breathing treatment, and I haven't had one. This will be my first one, but I'm gonna need it because I've been short-winded. Never been short-winded like this. So something ain't right. Anytime. I just love my garden community. I love all the different preppers in here. I love just everything you guys do. I mean, we're not bickering, we're not trolling one another. We try to encourage one another. If someone's missing, excuse me, and haven't seen each other for a while, you're asking about them, you're thinking about them. Even if you don't reach out to them, they're on your mind. And then when you see them pop up in your lives, you're just happy to see them in here. It just makes you feel good that they're still around because there's some YouTubers just totally done dropped out of sight. You haven't heard from them anymore. A few of you guys have changed your names, but you eventually let us know who you were previously to who you are now. But it's just some folks that just disappeared right off the YouTube face. So I don't know if they was kicked out or this is their choice or what. But for the ones that I have seen, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Larita. I have a will, so water bill stay a little low. Okay, well, that's nice. Not everybody had that. Hey, there go my internet son. Hey, bro. How are you? I'm working with 3 of the 30-gallon trash cans right now. I missed that too. I'm sorry. I keep popping in and out. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm a little salty about that too. I think I wouldn't be having these issues with water and if mm, sorry for popping in and out, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with my internet. And I got a new internet provider and I'm still having problems with Wi-Fi. Um, I have a 55-gallon uh, drum rain barrel over there, and it's all the way down to maybe about half an inch or so of just muck from the super juice because it's all gone. So I really need some rain over here so I can fill them back up again. Are the IBC really safe to grow in with all the microplastics and such? I don't grow in it. I've actually seen people grow in it. I've seen them use it in aquaponics, but a good person to ask would be Regenerative Wayne, because that's what he uses. Excuse me, rain barrels and IBC totes. So that might be a good question for him. I don't know. I never think it was plastic water. That's a good question though. Anybody know the answer to that? Did you see this question? Are the IPCs really safe to grow in with all the micro plastics and such? Can anybody answer that question? Yo, dog. Because I don't know how many people actually in the chat has IBC totes. Because I see a lot of folks who use water hose and hand watering. So that's a good question. Can anybody in the chat answer that question for? Because I can't. I'm not going to tell that lie. Who else has an IBC tote in the chat? Because like I said, most of the time I see everybody with water hoses, you know, with the exchangeable end on it so that they can get through the rain shower or jet streams or whatever. I don't see anybody that normally, because we was talking about hoses where as kids we used to, excuse me, turn the water hose on and let it run for a minute so all that hot water that's been sitting in the hose runs out first and then we drink from the hose because you weren't allowed to come back in the house if you was thirsty. So I don't know. I don't grow in them, just capture water. So I would assume that if they're food grade, they should be okay. But most IBCs is not normally outside, are they? They normally inside. There go Regenerative Wayne. Okay. All right, Wayne. Yes, they are. IBC totes are food grade. I have used them for wicking, grow beds, aquaponics tanks, and aquaponics sumps and rain harvesting. They are food grade certified. Well, I kind of figured that, in regards to because I have water I store in them, but she was saying planting in them as well. But I figure if they're good enough to put water in and water your garden, they should be okay to grow in as well. That's just my opinion. I have the IPC, but not use it for planning. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put that up there one more time. Yes, they are. IPC totes are food grade. So they should be okay for planting in as well as water. So he does aquaponics, which means he has fish in his. So it's got to be okay in order for your fish to survive. Excuse me. Yeah, because if there was a lot of plastic uh, fumes or whatever particles floating around in that water, the fish wouldn't survive. So if they're food grade enough to add the whole water, then they're good enough to plant in. And those are huge, boy. You could plant a whole lot of stuff on one of those. You can cut them whatever height you want and plant. Right now, I've been saving all the leaves that's in the backyard and sticks from all the trees around here that branches fall and break. I've been breaking them up and putting them to the side because I got 2 new metal raised beds that I got from Timu that I want to put in. And I got all my granddaughter's boxes that when they moved into the new house, I told them, don't throw those away. And I'm using them in the bottom and then putting all those leaves and twigs on top. So, what he said, all food manufacturers use IBC totes to store food products from syrup to beer and everything else we consume and purchase at the stores. All food ingredients are bulk shipped inside them. Okay. All right. That's a lot of info there. That's all right. Thank you, Mike. I mean, Mike. I'm looking at Mike's next comment. Wayne, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in here and giving us that clarification. Lots of people use toast and used to store ship food. Okay. Okay. All right. We got the info and then we got an amen behind it. Mike is the amen man. Hey, Karen's little garden. Thank you for stopping in, huh? Appreciate that. Okay. So, Indiana, I hope that answers your question. I know you were saying in regards to little plastic particles. So, evidently, that hasn't seemed to be a problem. But what I'm thinking about is the conditions they are put under in a growing atmosphere versus a storing atmosphere. Well, yeah, because they might not be outside. They might be, like you said, in a warehouse. It's different from the weather conditions. That might be true, but they got to be sturdy enough to hold what's ever in them, especially if it's a liquid of some kind. That's a lot of pressure. So, um, but being exposed to the outside elements, yeah, I don't know about that. All right, Wayne, come back up and let us know, because your aquaponics, are they outside in the elements or are they inside, like in a garage or warehouse, where they're not exposed to the rain and the heat and the freezing weather? So, how does that fare? Legitimate question. For instance, they did a study that told us our water bottles can't be left in extreme heat because the plastic leaches into the water and cause cancer. Okay. All right. I can see that, but I always wonder who's leaving their water bottles sitting outside in the heat. Ones that hold vinegar, etc., are super strong. Yeah, because that's an acidic type liquid. So I don't know. There's a lot of questions. Anybody got answers? Throw them in the chat. Oh, Loretta, I'm like you. I need just a little bit of rain. Fill up my rain barrels because I have one, two, three, four 55-gallon rain barrels. I forgot that other one. I got another one from a neighbor. I saw it in the backyard. He's getting ready to throw it out. And I was like, can I have it? He was like, sure. I jumped on that real quick. We had a couple of days of rain. Oh, we had rain. It rained real hard for about 10 or 15 minutes. That was it. Sun came out. It's got hot as crap. The humidity went through the roof. It was like 85% humidity. It was sticky. It was nasty. And it hasn't rained since. So, got another answer here. Mike, you hear your girl? IBC totes are designed to be in the element. As a matter of fact, that's where they are stored. It's UV thick food grade plastic made to be outdoors. All plastic is not the same. That's why it's specs. Okay. Special. Okay. Thank you. Wayne, I'm glad you came in here tonight. You the man. Appreciate your knowledge. Water bottles. Water bottles are super thin and clear, totes thick and opaque. All right. We getting all kinds of info tonight. UV, that's the magic word. Okay, okay. Well, Indiana got kids and whatever, pets or whatever. She just making sure everything is A-okay. And I don't blame her. I ain't mad. Yeah, do what you do. What you got to do as a mom to be protective to how you water your plants, which in turn feeds your family and friends. So, yeah, I ain't mad at you. I'm just glad we had experts in here that was really able to do that. Yeah, you hear? Yeah, she mad because I haven't been home. She will follow me through the house all through the night. That's all right. By you, we understand. This is the time of year where we all doing it. I've been keeping my ear pods charged, so when I'm working out in the yard, I can listen to other folks' lives. See, these next couple of days, I'll be doing a lot in the yard before I have to go back to my granddaughter's house. So I'll be cramming everything in. What they say, do your own research. Yeah, and you just happen to have some couple of folks in here who has experience and know what's what, and they can tell you. Oh yeah, well that's what you're supposed to. They say you're not supposed to take anybody's word 100%. Just like you don't believe everything on the news, you check out stuff for yourself. A lot of it is hearsay or somebody's personal opinion. When you do the research, you get solid answers, and if you need to store it, you can do so. You know, so that's what it's for. Only use food grade plastic for any growing of food. My people, no such thing as a stupid question. Ask questions. I do. And learning every day. Still much love to all. Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate that. Yeah, and that's what mom said. There's no such thing as a stupid question if you don't know the answer. So believe me. Yep, yep. And if they don't know, they can tell you where to go. They have seen other people's videos who they feel are really good at what they do, and they'll say, "Go check out so and so and so. They got a video on this, that, and the third." Okay, you might appreciate it, and it might answer questions that you may have. And then sometimes, you know how you're thumbing through the videos and you see somebody and you're just like, there was a question or a subject that they might be bringing up that might catch your eye in regards to something you might have been thinking about, and you go in there and check them out, and you be like, "Oh, okay, this is exactly what I've been looking for." So yeah, sometimes you do, and like I also have a Facebook page, and every now and then I'll run in there and run into somebody in there that I know or don't know, or first time seeing them and say, oh, all right, I like that content, check it out. And they say, if you like it, subscribe. If not, we got a little rain today, caught about 10 gallons. Oh, I would love to catch 10 gallons. Some beat none any day of the week. Believe me. Stacy out. You all have a great evening. I see it. All right. You too, Stace. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you. Yeah. And that's what I like about our garden community. They be on point. It's somebody that's in here in some form or fashion that can help us out. Or if they don't have the answer, like I said, they can direct you to somebody who may have. And my granddaughter always tell me, Graham, you don't know it? I was like, if I knew it, I wouldn't be asking the question. Google it. Everything that's on Google, I don't believe. Because like I said, Google ain't never planted anything. Google ain't planting no gardens. Google's not dealing with the pests in my neighborhood. Google's not dealing with the deer and raccoons and possum. I got red fox, groundhogs. Only thing I'm missing is rabbits and chipmunks and the tree rats. I haven't seen too much lately. We got a lot of falcons. We had hawks before, but now we got falcons. And I seen a couple of falcons in my granddaughter's backyard. She got all these trees, and I'm standing in the kitchen window, and I see a falcon in her backyard ripping something up. I was like, I don't know if it was a squirrel or a rat or rabbit or whatever, but he was tearing it up. And then I went outside to see, get a little closer look. I got a couple of pictures. It shot up, and the neighbor next door got some super tall trees, and it's built a nest up in the trees. So I was like, okay. So when I was sitting out there with them today, they got some new outdoor lawn furniture, real nice. So I'm sitting on it and checking out the cushions, and I see something out the corner of my eye, like wings. I was like, dang, that's huge. And I looked, and I didn't see it. Then all of a sudden, my granddaughter came out and it swooped past us. And we all went, whoa. And it was that falcon. So yeah, she got some serious. I mean, this ain't no small bird. This falcon is huge. He's not quite as big as a bald eagle, but he's not too much from it. I ain't mad at it though. If your plastic has a 2, 4, or 5, it's safe. Yeah. Now I know I got quite a few 5-gallon buckets. I don't know. I got about maybe 15, 20 of them. And I got every last one of them from a delicatessens. They ship the corned beef in them. So I know they're food grade, and they do have a 4. Yeah. And it's even stamped on it, food grade safe. So I know for sure. And I check them even, and they're free. So every time they, first 2 weeks of the month is when they get their biggest shipments in. And I tried to grab my girlfriend with her SUV to go over there and get us some more buckets. I figure I will never stop collecting 5-gallon buckets. I got a few 50-gallon grow bags I want to fill up and try. Now I got all these new, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 new metal beds. And this fall, at least in 2 of them, I want to grow some brassicas in it. I want to grow, actually, I'm going to start next month dropping seeds. I would like to grow my collards, some mustard, some turnips. I got some of those giant red mustard turnip seeds. And I might like to try some kohlrabi. I do love kohlrabi. So yeah. Yeah, I got some veggies and I got plenty of seeds. I got a thing of seeds here. I was sitting here because my granddaughter was like, Gran, what kind of seeds you got? I was like, girl. And this is just this little thing right here full of seeds. I haven't opened up any of them. And I really want to get these in the ground, these Brussels sprouts. Yeah. And I like these carrots because I can grow them in a window box. I don't have to take up any ground space for them. Look at these little bitty carrots. Check this out. Isn't that nice? You don't need anything deep because they don't go deep in there. You can get some potting soil in a window box that's loose and soft, and these should be really nice. And it even have a note down at the bottom saying container variety, so. And this I think I got from the library, organic deal. So I mean I got a plethora. I got some Georgia collards and my kohlrabi. Yep. And parsley and lettuce and catnip. I didn't try these this year, but I'm gonna try them next year for sure. Oops. I mean, I'm trying to find a camera. All right, there you go. The blueberries, tomatoes. You hear that, Jigs? Blueberry tomatoes. Oh, and in here, I got some of those seeds. I got a Charleston Gray, All Sweet, Jubilee, Crimson Sweet. I'll try those next year. I don't have the room for them. I even got some sugar babies in here. It's a lot of different kind of seeds in here. I didn't know I had that many seeds in here. I started checking it, and it's just a little bitty thing. Then I got woo, whoa, see that? I got seeds at the wazoo. Oh, yeah, I got all kinds of seeds. The the Amish paste. What's in there? Look at this Jersey cabbage. Isn't that crazy looking? I mean, I got all kinds of seeds up in here. Oh, this is what I've been looking for. I want to plant some borage. Oh, let me leave that out. Let me leave that out. So I won't be looking for it again. So I got all kinds of stuff up in here. But anyway, I plan to plant my mid-July. Okay. I've been missing all y'all's little stuff here. First frost is ours is November 24th. I already checked the mustard greens and they are yeah, I've cooked them before. Led Farmer got me growing them. When I was watching Led Farmer on his patio at the house in South Carolina, where he had all them buckets all the way around the patio, and he was used that barrel with banana water in it, water. And that's who got me into them red mustard greens. Them would be good with some pot roast. Girl, please don't even get me started. I love to eat. I am 6'8" now from 5B. Okay, so you got a little warmer. Them are good. So I grew them one. Yeah. Stop it, Tamika. Who's picking that? Oh my God. Ah, jeez. Petty, petty, petty. I'm sorry, y'all keep popping in and out. I do not know why. I'm growing an Amish paste that is a good tasting tomato. Yeah, plant that borage soon. It takes 70 to 90 days. Okay, thank you. I will plant it tonight, actually. I'm going over to water my garden. That is a very good canning tomato. Okay, thanks a lot. See, that's what I'm saying. All I did was show y'all some seeds. I didn't ask y'all anything about the info on these seeds. And here y'all dropping knowledge like nobody's business. See, that's why I like. That's why gardeners can talk for hours on end. From new gardeners to middle age of the road and novice gardeners. We never finished learning to gardening. I've been gardening over 65 years plus. Okay. As my grandmother said, I've been gardening knee high to a duck. And I have never lived anywhere where I didn't have a garden and where I didn't share my produce with friends, neighbors, and family. So for me to join this community, which I've been looking for years, because this was never around until the pandemic hit, and it just kind of blew up and made people realize that they don't have to depend so much on supermarkets, that they can actually grow their own. And not everybody has a lot of acreage. You can have a balcony, you can have a patio. You don't even have to have a patio or a porch or a balcony. I've seen people grow inside, didn't even have windows. They got grow lights and was growing inside. For the ones who didn't have gardens, they got into hydroponics and became prolific in it. So, I mean, this community has introduced people to ways of survival that they never knew existed or never knew that they personally can do. They might have known someone who used to can, whether it was a canner or water bath or dehydrate. They never heard about dehydrators. I grew up in brown paper bags and tying, bundles up in string and hanging them in the basement in a cool, dark space and letting them dry out. I didn't know anything about dehydrators. I didn't know nothing about canners. I knew about hot water because my grandmother used to do all of that. Mason jars and all that stuff grew up on. But since I've been in this garden community, you guys have like blown my mind. Seriously. I thought at my age I could never learn anything new. I've learned so much stuff that's so new. I got notebooks so full. I got so many notebooks it don't even make any sense. And I'm not the person that normally writes down everything because I normally have a pretty good memory. But now that I've gotten older, some things I can remember, some things I can't, or it just don't come to mind right away. And I can go back over my notes and say, "Oh my God, yeah, I got this, that." Now, just like now, this borage. I've been wanting some borage for the longest. I could have asked somebody and they could have sent me the seeds. But here I look in my seed pack and I got my own. Really? Come on. I got to go through some of these seeds. It don't make no sense. You're never too old to learn. Only time I figure you too old to learn is you did. Yeah. I wait to watching nonsense. But yeah, that's true too. But you know what? We live and learn. Like man said, you're never too old to learn. My mama says no such thing as a stupid question if you don't know the answer. I've never had can, but you might not have can, but but you're doing hydroponics. Okay, I mean between you and GT, I like the kings of hydroponics. Now, and you see how many women in our garden community is in the hydroponics now? They probably never thought of doing that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Look. Hey, look. Go watch Mona. Mona and Felicia and them. You got a lot of crafters in here too. Not only them, they do a lot of crocheting, but they're also in a growing knitting community. And they got so many women that they know that might be knitting that you can watch Mike. So don't, check with Mona or check with Felicia. I'm quite sure they can turn you on to somebody that does knit. I crochet. I don't knit, but I always used to laugh at the knit one, pearl two kind of setup, but hey, I'm quite sure someone to teach you how to do it. There's no shortage of people who know. Would you say it's their fault in the first place? Hey, there's a lot of men out here that knit and crochet and they know how to get down, okay? I mean, I've seen some what they call it, blankets and comforters that they have made. It is just unimaginable. I mean, it was just gorgeous. And they say a lot of the sailors on those ships used to crochet and knit to make their own clothes when they're out to sea for years on end for whenever they hit cold weather to keep themselves. They was knitting sweaters and hats and scarves and jackets and everything else to keep themselves warm. So hey, men might have been knitting and crocheting before women. Yeah. Hey, Shakira. I didn't see you pop in. Thank you, sweetheart, for coming in this evening. Knitting takes patience. It does. It does. But so does gardening. Gardening, I mean, people want stuff that once they put it in the ground and water, they think the next day it's supposed to pop up like it's Jack and the Beanstalk. No, some some seeds take a little longer to germinate. I had a seed that took 21 days to germinate. And it finally did. And when it finally did, it was gangbusters. You actually got plants that are biannuals that don't come up every year. They might see them this year, don't see them for another year or two. So gardening is patience. You got to have patience. So it's no different. It's up to you on just how fast you're trying to accomplish stuff in regards to that. I saw and had two industrial machines. Ooh, there go it said growing out the visat. He telling you, ain't no shame in this game. He said, hey, I got this. I have a machine growing out the box, but I'm so intimidated. I need to watch some videos. Hey, I got a saw machine in there still in the box, brand new. I don't even know if it work anymore. That's how long I ain't had it. Bought it because I could afford it and saw it, wanted it. Once I got it, I lost a desire for it. So don't be like that. And like Liz said, if you buy a cannon and it's still sitting in the box, why did you buy it? Give it to somebody who's going to use it. Put it to good use. That's like everything we have. If you buy stuff just because you can, and it was a whim, so to speak, at the time, don't make that the norm. You know, if you're really not going to use it, dude, give it to somebody that really will put it to good use, and they'll probably share whatever they make with you because the kindness you shown to them for offering it to them. You either give it to them or ask for a few dollars for it. I'm quite sure either way they will be grateful. All right, y'all. I'm surprised I stayed on here for the full 2 hours. I have an old school singer that folds down in a cabinet with the side cabinet that holds all the threads and bobbins. Yeah, well, I got one with the stand and got the little drawers on the side. And one drawer has the little spindles in it so you can sit your bobbins on top of it. A spot where you can stick your needles in. And I got the whole 9 yards, but neither here or there. So I'm going to get off of here this evening. I thank you all for stopping by. And I thank you once again for all your prayers and well wishes in regards to my recovery because I was really sick. I hadn't been that sick since before the pandemic. So I guess I was trying to make up for all the time I hadn't been ill. I'm still recovering, but I'm a lot better than what I was a couple of weeks ago. So thanks again for all your well wishes and prayers. And give also your prayers to Odom's mom in Indiana. She's been a little bit under the weather. For anybody that's in our chat who's been under the weather, thank you all for coming tonight. Hope to see y'all next Thursday, same time, same station. Show me that you like me. Just a little bit will be greatly appreciated. Growing out the box, Psalms 146, Indiana Backyard Gardener, Sammy Joe, hey, GT Junior. Yes, indeed. Renee Hall, Mike Chaotic, all you beautiful people, my Renaissance mom, everybody going over there to Odom, show Odom some love, TLC in the garden, and I'll be over there shortly as well. And I'll see you next week. And as I always say, enjoy your day. And y'all come back now. You hear?